like I started getting closer to women. I started learning more about women. And I learned all their secrets, which I wrote about in the book.
They're in the book.
And some of these even women either don't understand or they would argue with me because it makes them look bad. But you know something? We all have dark sides.
Yeah. What were some of the secrets? Can you talk about some of the now you've got me transfixed. Can you talk about some of the secrets you uncovered?
Sure. Do you want to hear the most controversial one?
Well, yeah, if you can find a way to clean it up a little.
You are going to hate me for that. I don't even know if I should even give you the number one, but let me do it. Let me just do it. I'll tell you the best story then. So I said to this girl I know, this woman, that I learned a lot about women. She goes, "What do you know about women?" Right? And she's talking to me when I'm the dude, right? So she knows that I'm Maria, but like, well, you know, Janet, I know more about than the average guy, you know. And she's like real negative. Okay, what did you learn about women? All right, do you want me to just give you one of them? She goes, yeah. She's like, you could tell. She already decided I have no idea. She's going to strike me down.
Right.
I hate to say this, but it really is all about the dick. And she goes, oh, yeah, you're probably right.
She said, so she agreed with you.
Yeah. I obviously don't mean it's 100% about the dick. Right. But it is a big factor in a lot of relationships. Not all relationships. It's not everything that's there. But I don't think men understand just how important that is.
Okay, so honestly, I'm going to give you the other side of the coin, hon. Listen to this. And I've had this conversation. You know, I have so many wonderful gay men friends. Yeah. And I've had this conversation. I really believe so many gay men, it is all about that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to defend women right here, much more so than women.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think of that?
Well, with gay men, for sure. There's no doubt about it. I mean, I have been to so many gay male orgies. I mean, like, I wrote about some of them in the book. I mean, wow.
How many are in the book, Maria? So we want people to be motivated to buy your book. How many are in your book?
There's all kinds of I call them the sordid detail section of the book. Oh my God. I've been let me give you an example. I could come up with a million stories, but here's one story. I was so used to, it was shocking to me what men were doing. I used to go to these parties, like, you know, they were communes, they were families. I'm not going to say any names, but they were institutions. San Francisco really is an incredible city. It has such deep institutions. You know, of course, the court system. You know, all these gay families, and so I got so used to gay men just suddenly having sex with each other in the middle of a party in front of everybody. So I invited my friends to these parties. These two girls had never been to a place like that, and I'm talking to them, and these guys start getting it on in front of them. And I don't even notice. I don't even think it's anything unusual. And you can see that the girls are getting really uncomfortable, but it didn't register with me that there was anything wrong with what they were saying.
Right.
They were freaking out, and I didn't even realize it until they said they have to go, because these men were having anal sex. I mean, you know, bareback anal sex right in front of everybody.
Wow.
You know, and I wrote about that. And it's like, imagine how difficult it is for me to talk about this in a public forum where some people might be offended by that.
Of course.
Like, for a variety of reasons. Maybe they think it's disgusting, maybe they think it's immoral, or maybe they think I'm violating somebody's privacy, or I'm making fun of gay men. But at the same time, this was what I experienced.
Right.
And you can only I'm not making fun of anybody. It was shocking to me.
Right.
It's truly shocking how easy gay men can have sex with each other. And it still is. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that it is so different from anything that I ever experienced before.
Right.
You know? And they are way off the scale compared to women. So when I say about women, it's all about the dick, I don't really mean that. I wrote a book, and you got to say something bold, right? So obviously I don't mean all women. Obviously I don't mean it really is all about the dick, right? But sometimes it is, right? And men can say the same thing. And sometimes it's all about the boobs. But I just don't think men understand how important, some men are caught in their romance. I think a woman should love them for who they are. And that's true to a large extent. But if you don't have the goods, if you don't know how to use your dick, you know, some women just won't date you. If you have a small dick, it's just.
Well, yeah, that's. I mean, we've all said that.